on his face, the doctor studied me. Looking at the x-rays, I could see he wasn't sure. Got something to tell you, Mr. C. This is such a mystery. Just can't find the cancer anymore. No, I just can't find the cancer anymore. God's been good, it's always been good, see, yeah. God's been good, it's always been good, see, yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing today? This is your favorite cousin Chief at GC Radio with the K100 show. And I have my girl Moet, my other co-host D-Day, and tonight we have Kevin Patterson and his client, the one and only girl Maraj in the building. How everybody doing tonight?
Hello, hi, great.
How you doing, D?
What's going on? What's going on?
Kev, what's good, my brother?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Challenging, inspiring. Challenging, inspiring. And last but not least, Carol. We have Carol still, or did she leave us?
I don't know. Like she cut out.
She may have some technical difficulties. You know, we have these storms and weather's coming out. Hopefully, the internet be our friend tonight. We can get her back soon. Tonight, we have a treat of having Carol Minaj in the building, mother of Nicki Minaj, but we're not talking about Nicki now. We're talking about Carol. And Carol has a lot of interesting things. And the song we were playing was a gospel song, to my knowledge, about cancer and surviving a lot. You know, when Carol gets back, she's going to highlight and share a lot of her life with us, where she's from, trials, tribulations, what motivated her to not only be a good mom and a good person, but a good business person, from singing to fashion to fragrance. She's making moves up and down the chart and giving opportunities for other people, employing them to help them bring their dreams into reality. So this is going to be very interesting, very, very interesting, as soon as we can get her back. Kev, so can you tell us? Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to interact with Kevin Patterson. That is her manager, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So, Kevin, how long have you been in the business?
I've been in the business. Can you guys hear me?
Loud
Yes.
and clear.
I've been in the business now, let me see, for almost 30 years. So about 31 years now.
Okay, and let me ask you this. If you guys don't mind, I just want you guys jump in whenever you feel like it. Y'all know me. I am an interviewer, so I'm just going to do my thing. What is the key to your longevity, Kevin?
Patience and persistence.
Okay.
You
All
know,
right. Okay.
patience,
And welcome
persistence.
back, Carol.
Thank you, and sorry about that.
No problem. No problem.
So, Carol, let's start your journey. Where are you from? Where were you born at?
I was born in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay. And how long did you stay in Trinidad?
I came well into my adulthood. I came to America probably like 29 years ago.
All right.
Hmm.
So what was it like growing up in Trinidad? I'm interested.
Well, a big family, 6 girls, 5 boys. And
Wow.
it was always fun. A lot of hanging out, playing, back in the days, cowboy and Indians running around the yard doing stuff, climbing the plum trees and mango trees. And I wouldn't climb though, but it was just fun. A big family. I couldn't ask for more, It's really nice.
So can I ask you, I see the fashion. I see it. What got you into fashion?
Um, from the time I became a young woman, I always liked, the attention to, different styles, and I love looking nice. That's just me. And I don't know, during the COVID, I started sketching, some people were doing all different things. I just started sketching, and I did my lingerie, and then I did some gowns. And that, here we are with Maraj Collections. But it has always been inside of me, loving different, to look good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And you guys, I'll keep going. So, if you get, I don't like the silence, so I would keep going. So let me ask you this: the intro song that we played was the I
God,
think it was God's
God's been good. God's
God's
been
been good.
good.
And I was listening to your music, and that one kind of touched me. I was like, wow, what inspired that song? Was it personal, to yourself or someone near to you?
Um, it
I
was
mean,
some
I don't want to, if I don't
no,
want to make you uncomfortable.
no. When we dropped that song, people was saying, "I'm so sorry you had cancer," but I never had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I just decided to use two scenarios. That was really that was so
Mm.
common.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to use the cancer and the guys on the boulevard, with the drive by. Because
Mm.
my intention was to really touch, people to really see the goodness
Right.
of God. And so
Okay.
the cancer I used the drive by.
That is smart. And that's also cool because a lot of people can actually relate to that. But it's beautiful. I just love the way that you told that story. Just the beginning of that kind of grabbed me. And I was like, wow, that's beautiful. That's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Okay.
So go ahead, D.
I was going to say you go here. Uh, what was the hardest part of getting accustomed to coming over here when you first got over here?
Will you repeat that?
What was the hardest part of going from Trinidad to coming to America when you got over here? What was the struggle that you went through when you got
Yeah.
over here?
Adjusting to the culture. Um, well, of course, the climate difference. We have just rain and sun and snow, and winter was really, it was something I didn't like. I could, but
Okay, I have a question. So, what inspired your music career? What got into music?
I used to sing in the churches in Trinidad since I was 11 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Singing was always my thing. I will sing when I'm doing the dishes as a teenager. I paid a lot of attention to music. And all of the six girls that the 11 of us, so, 10 other siblings, I'm the only one who used to really pay that much attention to music. And
Mm.
so when I came to America, um, and my daughter, she got signed, I kind of got more time to concentrate on, a lot of my dreams and desires
Mm.
because as she got signed, life changed for me drastically.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to go deep, deep inside of my talents and explore
Mm.
them.
Mm.
So, how did you
Awesome.
balance life and work responsibility?
How did
Like
I?
work. How did you balance that out?
Uh, oh, well, I worked and worked until when she was signed, I didn't work anymore. I started doing different, just different things in the house. I started the foundation,
Mm.
and I started, working on my songs simultaneously. So one didn't have anything to do with the other.
Mm.
I really started on my on these things out, What I stopped working
Mm.
and I pursued other things.
Mm.
So,
Now,
speaking of,
Carol, but before I say anything on that, Carol, now, as women, we super women. We can balance everything. I don't even know why they even tried that question. Women can do it
Oh,
all. There's no such thing as balancing. We are amazing. We do it all. So, Carol,
Inquiring minds
you
want
didn't
to
even
know.
have to answer that, honey.
Inquiring minds
You
want to
didn't
know.
even have to answer that.
mm.
We know you did it all.
Yes, I
It
did.
ain't Hush, hush. Anyway, go on, Miss Caroline.
Miss
I'm
Carol,
sorry. We women can do it all. We don't balance. We do. That's what we do, Day Day. That's what we do, Day Day.
That's another show.
and
So
make
I
it,
have a go ahead, cuz.
so Carol, you mentioned the foundation and life changing once your daughter got signed. So when you had all this free time and opportunities, what motivated you to do a foundation? I mean, with having a daughter getting signed and coming over and being a parent and your music you started, what made you stretch, things a little outward and do a foundation?
The from a child in Trinidad, I witnessed domestic violence.
Hmm.
You'll see the neighbors running during the out of her house, crying most of the time, screaming on several nights. I've even witnessed my elder brother, kicking and punching, his girlfriend. I witnessed domestic violence. It never sat well with me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came and I got married, yeah, I had something similar starting to happen. Something happening to me. So I wanted to just make a difference and let those people who are experiencing it know that they're not alone
Mm-hmm.
and that they can this too can this too shall pass.
Mm.
So I just I spoke to someone, yeah, and he said, I want to do the Carol Maraj Foundation. I started visiting the shelters and listen to stories.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in
So
my
you
mhm.
no, go ahead. Go
And
ahead.
in my listening to these stories from these women, really bring me to the make cause me to make the decision to go further with the
Mm.
foundation.
So you do public speaking as well.
Yes, I do.
Awesome, awesome. Now, what was that like? The first time seeing something that you love, that you put your heart and soul in, and it being an experience that you've experienced from seeing others go through it, and a little bit of your life it happening to you, to see this foundation come to fruition. What was that like? And then what was it like? It's a two-part question. What was it like doing your first public speaking event for the foundation?
Yeah, I'll never forget that. We had about 70 women, came out because they heard I was coming, and they were all very silent. And the feedback I got, the tears I got, um,
Hmm.
I knew that I must keep it going. It was 70 women, and they all were just in tears and in awe, as to and one of the questions they were asking is, why are you even doing this? And,
Mm.
you should be
Mm-hmm.
traveling somewhere. You should be doing something,
Mm.
and that's just something I just felt I had to
Compelled
do.
to
That
do,
was
yeah.
part of, yeah, that was one of the reasons I came to this world, to
Mm.
show compassion for, for those who are being violated and socially displaced. And
Mm.
I know that's me. It happens with me. I don't have to pretend or try too hard.
I think it's beautiful, and I just want to say I commend you for that.
Yeah,
As people say, yeah, you could have done a whole lot of things. You could have done anything you wanted to do in the position that you were in, and you chose to give back. And I think that's beautiful. You chose to be a voice for people who didn't have a voice,
absolutely.
and you chose to do that. And I think that's a beautiful thing that you did that. So I commend you for
Thank
doing that. That's beautiful.
So I have a question about the foundation. So you public speak, you bring, domestic violence to awareness. And what other things you guys do for the victims? I mean, how do you guys help the people with the foundation?
you. Well, one of the things that we do, I go to high schools and I speak to the young women about early detection of the abuse.
Mm.
The early detection is really vital. It's a crucial thing because so I spend time doing that. My intention is to, if we can get as many young women or men, because men are abusing men.
Man, this is amazing. The
It
internet's not our
is.
friend to hear this.
Oh, there she is.
Welcome back, Carol.
If we can get as many women and men, because they're being abused in the same way, to see the signs, to detect these signs, then there will be a better we'll be preventing, a lot of sorrow and pain and hardship. Because if you see, if like growing up, any boyfriend tell you don't talk to this guy and don't say hi, that's red. Those are red flags. So that's something I want. That's something I do, and direct the women to different sources so they can get employment. We help them with resumes because the intention is to just enhance their lives and make them independent.
Right. And give them back that power. Help them to get their power back and feel good about themselves. I think that's beautiful what you're doing. Can you tell the audience the name of your foundation so they'll know about it? Because there's somebody out there listening that may need your help.
Yes, it's Carol Maraj Foundation.
Okay. Awesome.
And I'm real quick. Let me piggyback on that. If someone wants to help or be a part with the movement you're doing at the foundation, how do they get a hold of you guys and contribute time, money, or help with the awareness of what you're doing? How do they help you guys expand or be a part of it?
Yeah, you can go to carolmaraj.org and you will see my website and everything. You can donate. You can be part of it. That's carolmaraj.org.
Awesome. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
I should have put you somewhere when
GC Radio is giving away to some of its lucky listeners Beats by Dre earbuds. That's right. Beats by Dre earbuds. It's no cost to its listeners to register. Just go to gcradiohub.com and enter the free raffle. So don't hesitate. Go to gcradiohub.com, click on the earbuds, register, and cross your fingers. Because you could be one of the lucky listeners. These earbuds are priced at $169, and you can win a pair for free. That's right, free of charge to you. Just enter the raffle at gcradiohub.com and stay tuned to our live broadcast, The Cuzzin Chief Show, Afro Beats with King Glow, Uncut After Dark with Freaky and Friends, the Mississippi King on the Southern Soul Superstar Station. Stay tuned to any of those live shows and listen out for your name being called. At GC Radio, you have to get connected to stay connected. At gcradiohub.com.
You love me like no one else. You just want me for yourself. Count on you when I need your help. But another guy to kiss and tell. That's what makes you. That's what makes you. That's what makes you. That's what makes you.
Man, that was amazing right there. I'm sitting up here and enjoying the song and the video.
I know.
That was like, whoa, that was wonderful.
I like that song. That's what makes you. I like that. She has a beautiful voice. So, Kevin, Let me ask you this, because we lost Carol and we're going to wait on her to come back. How did you come across Carol? How did you become her manager? What was the process in that?
Well, actually, I have a management firm.
Okay.
So I have a partner. His name is Lamar Burno. Lamar used to bodyguard her. And when we partnered up, I think they had ended up having a conversation, or they talked, and he told her what he was doing now. And he set up a meeting for the three of us to talk, and we talked. Asked her questions like you guys are doing, to see what it is that she's doing, what she's trying to do, what she want to do, and how she want to do it. And then I made suggestions on what we can do to get her where she want to go. And one thing led to the next. So, given my background, all the people I worked with, managed projects I'm doing.
Right. And so how long have you been her manager?
Right now, I think we've been managing Carol for maybe 4 months.
Okay, awesome. So you have a fairly new relationship that you're building on.
Right. So actually, we courted her 4 months ago, but we officially been her manager for 2 months.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Correct.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Welcome back, Carol.
Thank you.
Back. Awesome. Awesome. And so we have Carol back. Cuz, did you want to start this off? Kick us off?
Yeah. What song did you just play the video? What
that one. That's What Makes You. Love it.
Now, girl, today is the first time I'm hearing that song, and I'm a little disappointed. I haven't heard it before. That is an awesome song. I mean, what was the motivation?
I've never heard it either.
Well, I need to do some distribution and push that song.
Yes, we would. I would definitely.
Mr. Manager.
Oh, no, Carol, you already know I got you, baby. You already know I got you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get that song out there.
Oh yeah.
We would love to have it on GC Radio.
Oh, that would be nice.
We would love to. Definitely put it in rotation with GC Radio.
Girl, I know
don't worry. I'm gonna call y'all people.
Yes.
Yeah, call your people. Y'all might have to sign me for management after this one. Carol, I know you're a lady of many talents and have so much to offer. But I'm listening at the range and the dynamic of the first song we heard was more of a gospel song and showing spirituality. The second song was like, like a K-pop, disco, high energy, and it came on and grabbed your attention. There was no time for no wake up or no warm up. I mean, it came on, and when the vocals came in, you have an excellent voice. We need to hear more of that.
Oh, thank you. So let's just speak to my people.
Yeah.
There you go, Carol. There you go, Carol.
Yes.
And I'm not going to say you had it. You have it. You have a wonderful voice, man, and it radiates in your music and the product. I don't know who's on the production team, what happens in the studio, but the end result is really wonderful. And I'm not just saying it because you're on our platform. I'm saying because when I heard these songs, I'm like, we got to add this in the interview because I didn't know she had that talent. I really didn't.
Like, honestly, I am going to say this. I was listening to your music. My cousin, he sent it to me. And so I was like, okay, I'm listening to the music. And I at first I was like, now who is this again? And he was like, that's Carol,
Maraj.
That's Carol Maraj. And I said, Carol Maraj. And I'm like, and I'm so serious. I'm like, where do I know this name from? And I'm just like, Carol Maraj. I'm like, she's dope. I'm like, so she's a new artist. And he's laughing at me. He's like, you have no clue of who this is. I'm like, hey, she's dope. And then when he told me, I was like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, wow. And I'm like, it's so dope because you're standing, and this is we already know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she doing her thing. No disrespect on no level, but you're standing on your own. And a lot of people don't do that. And I commend you because your music is yours. You follow what I'm saying? It's yours. It's your sound, your voice, and you're doing it your way. And I think that's dope. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful voice, and you're versatile. That is the other part. I was like, wait a minute, because I heard the gospel song first, and then I went to that's what makes you you, and I'm like, okay, she's versatile. She's dope. Like you're dope. I feel it. You have what made you, and I know that given situation and circumstances, doors were open for you because you had the time, you know, to actually do it. But what made you say, I'm gonna do it? Like I'm actually going to really use my gifts and get into the music.
Yeah, as I said, I wrote about 20 something songs. I was writing songs and just, I said one day, I said, God, you didn't give me these songs to just shelf. You give me songs so that, should be heard, So I just started going to the studio and, putting them together. But what makes you you? You will find me singing inspirational songs,
Mm,
songs to empower, strengthen, or
mm,
gospel songs. So what
yes.
makes you you just tells you this. Whatsoever you have, however you were made, whatsoever you have within you,
Mm,
that's really what makes you. So it's like it's giving confidence to
mm,
someone.
yes.
This is what this that's what makes you you.
That's
The
beautiful.
uniqueness that every human being has. That's what makes them, who they are. So we have different, some people may listen to the words in different, and get different information
Mm,
about, but I know exactly that what makes you you is supposed to be just a song that boosts your confidence.
yeah, empowers you. It makes you.
Helps you.
It does. It feels good, honestly. When I like I like the music. I love that right there gets you there. It
High
starts you off
energy.
like, yep, yes, you took the words out of my mouth because exactly high energy, and then the lyrics, you know, you're speaking power into a person. I could see myself Saturday morning cleaning to this, or every morning getting up, going to work, and feeling good, about myself because this is what makes me me. I see why Mr. Patterson manages you because he can listen to your music and get inspired. Like, okay, she got
Yeah,
something here. She has the looks. She's talented. Let's do something, and that's pretty dope. Like,
thank you.
I like it.
Someone came to me and said, Carol, do you know that there's some people in McDonald's start their day with this song? I'm like, what? I didn't even know that. They just blasting. That's what makes you you, and dancing and starting early morning prep. They do it
Mm,
to that song. So it was really good to hear. It was really
awesome.
nice to hear.
So I
No,
got a
I
question.
do. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to, I jump around. So what
This one.
what advice will you give parents supporting their children in pursuing their creative career?
Yeah. I will. They have to pay attention to them. Like you got a parent must make time for the child, even when the child won't even know you're paying attention. The child may start doing something, and you can probably dismiss the idea that they have, or you could
Mm,
probably help them into taking it to another level.
mm,
So I always say, pay attention to your children, pay
mm,
attention to their gifts, and feed, you know, help them on
mm.
their way and support them. I did that with Nikki. Nikki used to just beat the table and freestyle. She was only she was so young, and her, sometimes her brother used to say, "Mommy, tell her stop. Oh God, tell that girl stop." But she just freestyle and saying anything. I'm like, where you get these words from? And even when she started to do her thing, I was the first. I was there with her when she was doing the come up, I was there with her. I never knew she was going to be a rapper. She always thought she was going to teach or become an attorney because I see how vocal she was.
Mm-hmm.
But things certainly shifted. But I gave her, I gave Onika the support.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
she had to go to LaGuardia School of Arts. We going. We pushed. She got in, and that's where Onika's confidence was boosted from that school.
Awesome. 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 Awesome.
Right.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, looking forward, what projects are you working on now? What do you have? What do we all have to look forward to? What's
Okay. So
what's
I
coming?
just like 2 Saturdays ago, I was part of a fashion show
Okay.
called the Tents, and I displayed for the first time my gown collection. It's so
Awesome.
and also it's Carol Maraj collections. Um, so that was the first time I was displaying that, and I did my own creation and designs lingerie. My lingerie is called Conservatively Sexy. Why
Oh,
conservatively? Why conservatively sexy? I wanted it to leave much to the imagination.
got it. Okay.
I'm over here looking
You
at
don't
the
really see that
website like,
nowadays.
hey,
Leave much.
hey.
Everything doesn't have to just be hanging on. Let the evening go longer for me. I was speaking from my heart.
D-Day
Everything just don't have to
disagrees.
hang out so early because so
Hey,
that's
can you
one of the and then I also did conservatively sexy with the some women in mind, the women and the relationship.
Hmm.
I paid attention to I went and looked at I looked it up, Christians and divorce,
Mm.
and I realized 25% of Christians divorce, just like the secular world.
Hmm.
So I said, wow. And when I looked at the factors, infidelity, non-communication.
Mm.
So you could check it out. But so I said, wow.
Well, Carol, the lingerie line is something definitely talk about. That would start conversation in my house. So you hit the nail on the head with that one. I can't wear it, but I'm gonna buy something. There's somebody getting a gift from your line for me for Christmas.
yeah,
Oh my
but not
I would
picture.
love for you to
God, you
buy
about
to
to get
buy some.
conservatively sexy.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Conservatively sexy.
I know that's right. I
And,
like that.
and no,
I
dude,
like that.
that ain't a gift to share. You're gonna have to order your own.
Oh my lord.
So that's
Hey,
that
can
that's
you go ahead and shout out your website where everybody can hear?
yes. CM Collections dot shop. CM Collections dot shop. You'll see the beautiful pieces and very reasonably priced. And I have loungewear there too. You could wear. What I willfully did was created these things so you can wear indoors and maybe just jump on with some nice jeans or white shorts or whatever. You can,
Oh,
so yeah, when you look at them, you will realize that you can put on some jeans with that, a nice short skirt with that, longs, anything with it. So it was I deliberately created it like that.
awesome. That's nice. I'm definitely gonna go check that out so I can be conservatively sexy.
Sexy.
Because
That's what we want.
I'm all
Want
about
to
some
so that the
lingerie and
night will
jeans.
be longer.
That is
Carol,
nice.
you guys got gift cards we can buy for people because I don't want to get to go
Oh my
outside.
god.
We won't
Hey,
get
when we
yeah,
get them, I'll give them to you.
Full price,
Awesome.
sir. Full price.
Awesome. Awesome. And what else do you have
go.
on the rise? Now let me ask you this because you do the singing, you're into fashion. Do you act?
Yeah, I was in a movie called She's Broken, and it's on Tubi, I think. Yeah.
Okay. What's the name of it again? Because I'm going to go watch it.
Oh God, I don't like the facial expressions, but go ahead and watch. I was like, oh my God, what do I look good like that? But yeah, it's called She's Broken. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
and I did many plays and stuff like in churches. I
Okay.
wrote the plays, so I
Okay.
write. And I want you to look forward to. I wrote during COVID. I wrote a movie. I put a movie to production, theatrical production together.
Okay.
It's about a young girl who saw her mother die by the hands of her father, and all the challenges that a child like that will face: foster care, um, human trafficking, prostitution, all the challenges. I put together in that production, and that I really want to see that out there by 2025. It's a lot,
Awesome.
yeah. So that's one of the things that we got to look forward to.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. We're going to take a quick break, another quick break, and we will be right back.
Don't leave
I'll
us,
be right.
Carol.
I'll
I'm
be
still
right.
trying to get my gift cards. Welcome, welcome.
I've seen some terrible and goals seem unreachable. The wilderness experience seem to lose all confidence upon those spiritual eyes. Unclog those spiritual airs. You hear me? As I wrote.
Love it.
So that was
Mute
another
your mic,
song.
Discord.
That was another song, Carol, that you did, and we love it. I mean, the production, the voice, the range. You know, we went from gospel, spiritual to uplifting party, and then this was like just a songful song. Feel,
Yeah.
you know, the emotions that you put in this one. Man, I want to hear more, the other. You said you had about 25 songs that's free. I need to hear the other 22. Can't when the other 22 coming, man?
Hey, you know what? Hey, can I be honest? I'm gonna be
Uh-huh.
honest. This is my first time hearing it too.
Are you serious?
This is actually my first time ever seeing Carol.
Oh,
We've
okay.
never seen each other.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
so this is our first time seeing, and even we talk all the time, but it's my first time actually seeing her. You know,
well,
live.
kudos.
Yeah,
Kudos
and
to
hearing
the
her music.
K100 show. Let's give it up for D-Day, Moet, and Cousin Chief for bringing them together. Let's
Hey,
go.
I need.
Hey.
Well, it's your first time seeing.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to
I,
manage.
I handle her
DJ,
business,
stop.
but it's my
Hey,
first time seeing it.
Stop. You see Moet where he going? You see where D-Day going, right? He just came.
I need you to manage me too, then.
He need
Hey,
help.
you gotta get in line, bro. I already put
I'm
you.
gonna tell you right now, that one up there,
I ain't
he
even
need
got to
help.
show up.
He need help because
Well,
we don't never know what's gonna happen with him.
It's not required to be. I don't even have to be in the same state as you to be your manager. You know what I mean? I can handle. I mean, even with day 26, I'm never around them, but I take care of the business. You know, everything is through Zoom, phone calls.
Mhm.
But as far as being like in the same place in the same space, no.
Yeah, it's not necessary, especially in this
Right,
day and age. So let
right.
me ask you that. Let me ask you this. Being able to do that, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
So you've been in the business for so long, so you've had both ends. You've dealt with both ends where it was a requirement in order to manage to be, you had to be face to face, and
Right.
now you can everything is virtual.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you, what's the pros and cons to it for you?
Well, I mean, the pros and cons of from how it used to be is
Right.
now is easier. Opposed to if I had a client, in another state, I would literally have to go there, or they would have to come to me.
Right.
But now, what I mean, to take care of business. Oh, we got to send faxes, and
Oh,
now it's all emails, pictures. Everything is emails.
Zoom.
Everything is a text. You
Right.
know, Carol, I was just explaining to them how this is our first time ever being, in front of each other like this. This is
Yeah,
my first time seeing Carol. This is her first time seeing me. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. First time seeing him.
right? But I
Okay.
handle her business. And most of the time we're on the phone, and that's pretty that or we're texting. Going back and forth with texting. But other than that, yeah, this is my first time. And you
Well,
guys made it possible, so kudos to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Boy, Cuzzin
again,
too.
again, K100 show. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
This is
Let's go. GC Radio Live. This is beautiful. I think that's beautiful. And how is it? Let me, I want to ask you, a couple more questions, Kevin. What is it like? How is it? What is it like for you, a day in the life of Kevin managing so many artists?
Well, you know what? Actually, I have a team. It's not just
Mhm.
me. I have a team. So we all stay in our lanes, so to speak. So
Mm,
Lamar, he handles a certain aspect. I handle a certain aspect. And then the
mm,
other team members, Sonia, she handles, a lot of the publicity, bookings and stuff. Then we have
mm,
Monica, who we work with. She's our PR that we go to. I
mm,
have some people that you guys know, Chestine. I have
mm,
different ones, in different parts of the world working with me. So it
mhm,
could because it's easier for me to have to delegate to them than have me take care of everything because I do
mhm,
so much, but everything that's done is approved by me
mm.
or Lamar,
Right.
or we get together in our weekly meetings and we discuss everything to come or, what has happened,
Mm.
what we need to do for certain artists, for certain clients that we have. So, like I said, and we all in different states, but you know, um, through the power of the internet and Wi-Fi, everything is great.
Awesome. That
Yeah,
is true. That is
yeah,
true.
yeah,
That is
yeah.
true.
So I do want to give a shout out to my team because they work hard and they work long hours, and hopefully soon I'll be writing some huge checks for them. Some
And I
huge
wanted
checks.
to give you this opportunity as well. If someone wanted to have you, your team, your management company, manage their career, how would they reach you?
Well, right now we are, no solicitation type thing right now.
Okay. Okay.
Only because of the path that we're going down,
Hmm.
but we do keep our ear to the street and we always look for new talent. We look for new
Hmm.
talent,
Right.
because there's a certain, certain qualifications
Caliber
that we look
that
for.
you want.
Yeah, a certain caliber of artists that we look for, and where they
Okay.
are in their career. You know, I used to work with like up and coming artists or new artists. Now I don't do that anymore. Most of the artists I work with, they've either been platinum, gold, signed to a record label. You know,
Right. They're already seasoned.
right. So the last artist I worked with that got a deal was YG. So well, of course he was signed to
Oh,
Def Jam.
okay.
Yeah, with L.A. Reid and Max Goose.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the last one, and
Okay.
everybody since then that I worked with have already, been out, had a record, was signed, is known some kind of way. It's easier for me and what direction in the direction that we're going down, to
Okay.
work with the artists.
Well, Kev,
Awesome.
I don't sing, but I'm in 2 movies on Tubi and the Peacock, and I'm on GC Radio every day because I call you in the morning.
Okay.
I can't deal with this.
Yeah, you know what? I know.
Moet, I feel
I'ma
like
say
how
this,
you
but I'm
feel
be
with
done.
D-Day.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be done because this is about Carol. Cousin Chief calls me every morning about 4:30 in the morning because I'm up and I'm on the road. Every morning we have a conversation.
That's my cousin.
Oh.
That is my cousin.
But it's about Carol.
That's my cuz. Yes. And thank you, Carol, so much for allowing us to have this interview with you. Cuz.
Carol, I'd like to say that, when Kevin and I talked about bringing you on the show, I was honored. And when I did some research, I was more than honored because I saw that you were a wonderful person. I saw a lot of interviews you did other people, and as a person, I saw that your talents with the music, with the fashion. I didn't know you was an actress. That's something we learned on the show. But you have many gifts, and I am a fan, and I want to hear those other 23 songs. Kevin?
Yeah, you didn't hear him when he said that. He said, "Where are those songs?" So,
You and Kevin.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, I think you have a beautiful gift. I think you have a lot to offer. And I would just say continue to live in your greatness and walk in your power. I'm happy that I was turned on to you. As I said, we would love to have your music on GC Radio. Definitely.
Absolutely. It will be my pleasure.
Thank you.
I had a great time with you guys tonight.
Awesome. Moet.
Oh, I'm loving it all. And I think one of the most amazing thing that I heard from you is your foundation. I love that you want to educate from the beginning, because we don't think about, domestic violence and everything and where it starts. We just think about where they are at that ending part, and getting them in the beginning and teaching them to notice those signs at that very early age, especially teenagers, because it happens so early now. I just love that you're reaching out at such an early stage, and you're just awesome. I love what you're doing, and just keep doing and being who you are. You're amazing. I love it. So it was a pleasure having you here. I'm loving it. So happy
D-Day.
Love to have you back. Anytime you want to come back and hang out with us, hey, just come on in. We're here.
Oh, I'll be happy to come back. Thank you, guys.
Anytime.
One more thing about your book and what inspired it.
My book is no longer on the shelf. I pulled it. But the book is on the way. My book is called Red Flags, and you'll be it should be out very soon.
Awesome.
And my fragrance, you should be hearing about it sometime end of November or just before Thanksgiving.
And what will that fragrance be called, or do you want to keep that hush?
D-Day.
You know what? I'm so,
I don't know if I should tell you.
Red flag. Red flag.
I need to put a red flag up.
I don't want anyone to steal that French name. You'll see it soon.
Awesome. Well, we do appreciate you coming. Cuz, you want to close us out? And thank you, Kevin, We appreciate you bringing your artists every time. We love your artists. We love interviewing your artists. Thank you so much for, being a part of what GC Radio, what is great about GC Radio. And I say that to everybody in this room. Thank you all so much for being a part of what makes GC Radio great. It wouldn't be great without the amazing hosts and guests that come on the show.
All right. You're welcome.
Carol, I would like to thank you so much for naming your book after my friend D-Day Red Flag. We always sleep well with that one. He won't sue for that name. Don't worry about it. I got you on that.
D-Day, we love you.
Hey, it's better than Black Flag, ain't it?
Well, I'd like to thank everybody that tuned in. We can't do this without the people that tune in and listen to us. And Carol, let you know, our station in 51 different countries, over 680,000 listeners. And I'm sure they're going to enjoy this interview. And we would love to have you back again. Talk about
Thank you, guys. God bless.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
God bless you.